back to the inn at the end, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Do we just let this unfold, or do we start attacking?
I mean, there's 12 guys.
This is a lot like Colton all over again.
There's 6.
I know.
Plus the 2 that were in there. So there's 8 total.
Okay.
They were being a little
total
exaggerative of the...
hyperbole.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're, well armored guards. These are, they're not pushovers.
Okay, seriously, because I can just start blasting. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, our friend's in trouble. Is Drescue among the...
You don't see, anyone other than the guards.
Okay.
I'm going to roll to see if I shout for the guys.
I'm going to...
Like how loud you shout?
If I shout for these guys who I told Drescue was dead.
Oh, do we keep the ruse up and just follow them, maybe?
Yeah, it's...
Or are we the bear in the trap?
He will be concerned if, 8 guards don't come home.
Yeah, he might send a bigger force.
Yeah.
Why don't we follow them?
Yeah,
Just let it
I like
happen.
this idea better.
Yeah, me
All
too.
right. Plus, he fucking deserves it, honestly, at this point.
Yeah, let him stew for a bit.
Look,
yeah.
we could rescue him at any time. It's just 8 guards.
And honestly, he's not going to be scared. He's going to be loving it.
That's true. I already see that he whacked that guy with the manacles. He's bleeding.
He's got a shiner.
Yeah. So, plus he's got Corgan
He's
and Dorgan
glowing
with him.
He's glowing, so he probably did his rage thing.
So I can cast message for free with the ghosts. And so I tell the accordion ghost to go and tell Corgan. He's the trustworthy looking one right over there, and I point him out. And I would say, look, can you tell orcs apart? Okay, good. Go ahead and tell him.
Yeah, of course. Some of my best friends are orcs.
Oh my
I
gosh.
got a racist ghost.
No,
Hey, do you know our friend Devin? Wasn't that the name of the ghost caretaker at the caretaker's place?
Donovan.
Donovan.
Yeah,
Close, though.
Close, because I was
Wow.
like, yeah, no, it was, yeah.
Anyway, the message to Corgan is, let this play out. We're following close behind. And the signal to attack is Funky Town.
Got it. Funky Town. And yeah, you see them kind of about 30 or so feet behind the group of guards that have Ace.
Sweet.
Looks like they're letting them follow. They're your bodyguards, and they're happy to have them follow as long as they don't cause any trouble.
I'm definitely attacking them as I walk.
If
down
you
the street.
continue to attack, they are going to knock your lights out.
That's what happens.
All right. With that amount of guards, you get in a good number of hits. A good number.
I just love
And
the
that's
idea we're
what-
all watching, and all of these guards are just
Just let it play out. Let it play out. Let it play out.
So the town gets a little
worry.
worried. The people are
I
out
definitely
late.
feel like if Ace is in the situation where he's surrounded by a bunch of dudes and he is already raging, he's gonna
course.
Yeah.
he's gonna fight it out until he's unconscious.
They try to hold you away, but you kick them and knock them around, and God dang it!
And Simon's
they
all
just start knocking you out. They just they put you
And
they
they
put
don't
you
stop.
into
So I'm at 0.
unconsciousness.
And Simon's like, guys, should we help him? And Val's like, no, they haven't drawn blades yet.
It's quite all right. Let it unfold.
Ace is just sleeping.
Just have a big smile on my face. Yes, no, how unfortunate.
Does seem like a lot of the town, although worried about what is going on, do not want to make any moves. They see what's happening. They see that it's guards from the main town, and it kind of spooks them. You do see a few people. It's late out, but you do see the ones that are out do kind of make way and are a bit spooked by the people, by the guards.
Ace is unconscious.
Ace is unconscious, beaten by the police. The rest of you keep your distance and follow. Let's go ahead and get a stealth check from you guys.
But these
you
guards
follow.
are pretty messed up.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I got an 18.
18, decent. I rolled for Ben. He did pretty well.
That would be a 24 for Simon.
Oh yeah,
Wow. Nice. Now we just need Ben.
yeah. Unless you
boy.
want, I rolled for Ben. If Ben wants to keep that number,
Sense on unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
He
It was
probably
16 for a
went
stealth
as soon
check.
as he
So.
got knocked out.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah, you guys make your way. You're keeping probably about another 30, 60 feet behind the two orcs as they're following into the city. It's a few miles, so it takes a good amount of time. How long does it take to walk a mile? Jeez,
Well, if
I
you're
don't know.
walking at a brisk pace,
Yeah.
a brisk pace is
15?
3 miles. 3 miles per hour at a brisk pace. So about 20
That makes
minutes.
sense. Okay,
20
so yeah,
minutes
about
per
20
mile.
minutes per mile. So yeah, it's a few miles up the road. They take you up, but you guys stay hidden along the road. There's some large trees out there, and there's people coming and going anyways. So you stay behind as they get up to the gates of the city. This is a walled city on this island. First, you go over the bridge. Then, as they're climbing up to the gates, they get in pretty easily. Are you wanting to do anything before that happens? It does look like that anyone going in and out has to talk to guards so that they open the door for them.
Can we kind of blend? Are Corgan and Dorgan in the back?
They're behind them. Yeah, they're kind of with that crew.
Can we just kind of like shuffle in behind Corgan and Dorgan, and then as they shuffle us through, we just kind of go in behind them, then maybe disperse?
Yeah, like, is there enough people around that we can be inconspicuous?
Because their backs are to us, they wouldn't really notice who's really behind them, and we just act like we're part of the group.
Yeah. Well, you can give me another group stealth check for
Okay.
that as you're trying to basically, or persuasion if you'd like, as you're trying to get past the guards to be like, oh, we're with them.
That's
Maybe-
that's a 19.
19.
Oh, that's pretty good.
13.
What are we doing though?
We're gonna try and file in behind Corgan and Dorgan as
and
they
just
go
act
through
natural?
the gates, as
Yeah.
we're like, oh yeah, we're actually also with them.
Well, the other thing too is I can also ask Corgan like what he wants to do because I can just message him again.
Did you want to send a message to Corgan before you got to there?
Yeah, I guess like before we roll, I would like to know just kind of like like
Is what his plan is.
yeah.
I think their plan is just kind of let him die.
Yeah, because we kind of just told them to look out, and they did.
The signal's funky town, and I'm just
yeah.
gonna go. We're gonna go with the plan. I haven't messaged him, and I'm not
Okay.
going to.
Yeah, they haven't said Funky Town, so we shouldn't move in.
And if you want to do a deception, persuasion, or stealth check,
And
You
poor
can.
Ace can't say Funky Town.
basically just to try and get past the guards at the gates.
If it's persuasion, then I rolled an 18.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, I would say the
Stealth.
whole lot of you are heading through. The guards say, "Hey, this is the guy we're taking. Looks like those are his bodyguards." Just kind of points back to the two orcs, and as you all kind of come through
Nice.
as well, you're like, "We're with the orcs."
Yeah, it's also
And
We're the
like,
orcs'
all right.
bodyguards.
And then when me and
Yeah,
Simon
yeah,
lock
exactly.
eyes, I just wink to you and I say, "Malora's work."
And you enter into the city. In the city, a lot of tight buildings, stone roads, well made. These buildings have been here for a long time, a few hundred years, it looks like. There's a number of shops inside. Not really any people out this late, but there are a few torches being held by guards that patrol the city at night. And they start leading you through the main road towards the other side of the city, which will then go to the bridge to the mansion itself. Anything you guys want to do as you're heading through the city?
Has Val been in this portion?
Yes. So yeah, you know kind of towards the center of the city is where that temple lies that you offered the gift to.
Okay. I relay that to them as quietly as I can. Do we want to maybe, like, now that we're inside the city, maybe like kind of like drop back a little bit?
Just like
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to put a little more distance between us, but not so much.
Although it's late, maybe we just but yeah.
And our friend is getting wheeled away unconscious.
just a little bit of space.
Okay. How much space are you wanting to give?
Let's do like, I don't know, like what, like 20 feet?
We were already 30 to 60, right?
As you went in, you kind of clumped up a bit more just to make it known that you were with those orcs. Only the person at the gate caught that you were with them. If you're wanting to give more space, as 20, 30 feet, that's
I'm comfortable with more than 30.
Let's just do 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
If The issue would be if you get more distance between all the guards that are patrolling wouldn't assume you're with them.
Right. Yeah.
And there's not that many people out here in the city.
That's what I mean.
Kinda what I
So
was
we
thinking
can't blend in
too.
with anyone else.
Right. There would just
Okay.
be some people out in the city. You might
It's
get
the middle of the
questioned.
night.
That's why I said like 20, 30 feet. So we look like we're a part of it. We're just kind of lagging behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
I
got
like
enough
that.
time to react if we need to.
Yeah.
Easy enough. So yeah, you head through the city. You head to the main open area. You see the temple on the side. There appears to be some, candlelight and stuff inside there, but no one that you can see from the open square. And you head to the other side of the city. There is another gate there, a couple of guards, and they have a longer conversation here about going in. It's not as easy as going through the gate before, and you don't think you'll be able to sneak in with them here.
Guys, do you think we should split off?
Right. Yes. I think. We're not going to be able to slip past these ones. We should probably find another way out.
Ben?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna split off from here and maybe find somewhere to. I don't know. I guess hide.
Temporarily take cover until we can.
You know what? Actually, though,
We hit another wall.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll go to the top of the
Let's
tower.
see
Guards.
what you guys have learned.
Yeah.
You just fight the guards.
I will say this. I just role playing a little bit. Ace and Ben's bond is such like I'm getting flashbacks of leaving Ace behind one too many times, back in the day. And so maybe if you guys decide to break off, I might like give you guys the nod like I'm in agreement, and then I might just stick with the party trying to do the thing.
Okay.
Stick with the orcs.
Yeah, I think I might. I don't know.
Okay.
So there's a wall. Are there guards at the top of the wall?
Not at the top of the wall. No, it doesn't look like this wall is something that can be walked on. It's just a barrier.
Okay, great.
And there's, it's a dense city, so there's, tight alleyways all over the place to hide in if you need to.
All right. Simon, what do you think about this? What if you climb on my back and I just kind of scale the wall real quickly, and then we scale over the other side?
That works.
The dead of
Or,
night
I mean,
doesn't seem this.
I could climb myself.
Oh, you can?
You can get on my back.
Well, I just kind of look at myself like I'm much bigger than you, but you can climb.
That's I'm pretty good at it.
Really? Are you sure?
Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
All right. We're gonna attempt to, in a darkened corner, climb the wall of this, and then over the other side.
There is
Give
no way
me
Ben could have done this.
a stealth check just to be sneaky, and then some sort of climbing check. If you have a climbing speed, you can use that. Or
My stealth checks have been amazing.
yeah, you guys have done pretty well so far.
I got an 18.
Not this time.
18, yeah.
11.
11. Okay.
And I got an 18. And then what other check did we make?
Climb check, unless you have something that you can use to climb.
I have climb
what?
speed.
You have a climb speed that you can use.
Spider climb, basically.
spider climb.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the two of you scale the wall.
I'm racing. I'm
quick-
racing.
Then go ahead and do an initiative check.
Just because he's
Just
like,
to see
you
who's
could be on my
quicker.
back,
Yeah,
and I'm
right.
like, no, you could be on my back.
Ah,
Natural 20.
Natural 20. There we go.
you get a natural 20 on.
So yeah, at the
The
kind of
most
the end
important
of the
20 I've
conversation
ever
about
gotten.
who's going to be on whose back, you start to climb the wall, Val, and you see the Simon's already on the top, and it's
Damn it.
like gives you a peace sign. You just kind of jumps over.
all right. Nice job. Cheers.
What'd you get?
Red Ranger. I've got the blue and the red now.
Nice.
Wait, wasn't this the criminal one?
What?
Are you talking about the original show that we all
Yeah.
watched? The green one.
Yeah, he went
Okay.
bad.
He was the bad,
one. Yeah.
the bad one. Okay.
Okay, cool. We're
I
on
do
the
knife.
not like
the
all the
knife
looks that I
flute.
got. Like,
And he
how
became a good
dare I
guy.
say that? Like,
Yeah.
bring it up.
And then he turned white,
back.
You shut your mouth.
which is obviously good.
Ben,
Yes.
what would you like to do as you're kind of sticking with the orcs? You know that at some point the guards are going to see that you were there.
That's okay. I'd like to continue the ruse as long as possible, but I'm not going to sulk away and hide. Maybe if an opportunity presents itself, maybe I would take it, right? But I'm not going out of my way. I've whispered a prayer to Melora, and I'm going to ride that.
So, I mean, that's the thing. If you want to try and actively hide, I'll give you a stealth check. That's going to be a high DC. Or if you want to engage with them, tell them why you're here, you can do that. Or they're going to just see you and start asking questions.
Yeah, I don't want to engage necessarily, unless, let's just say this. I am not actively hiding.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, the guards are talking to each other. You see Val and Simon, sneak off into the shadows. You see 2 quick little whoop, whoop over the wall. And as the guards are discussing, they get to the end of their conversation. You hear mention of the 2 orc bodyguards being allowed to go through. And as they're opening up the gate for the bridge to the manor, you see the head guard of the group that had arrested Ace give you a look, and then he just looks down and hold on, who are you?
My name is Ebenezer Colthane.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
And I should know
I think
you?
I've met you before. Are you with all them? Are you with?
Yes.
Are you his what's
Yes.
yeah. You gonna meet Dres?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That was smooth.
And he just assumes that you're with the 2 of them there. Bringing you to Dres seems like a good idea, so he starts heading along the bridge.
Hell yeah.
So there's an old wooden bridge. If the 2 of you would like to climb underneath it with your climb speed, I would allow that. You're going to lag a little bit behind,
Yes.
but you
Yeah.
can easily just...
That's the coolest thing in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course we do that.
And, the dead of night, you see the moon kind of reflecting off the water, and it's just kind of like the little silhouettes underneath the
Yeah.
dock or underneath the
cat
bridge.
and a vampire. Just-
Yeah.
Yeah. As all the guards begin taking you to the manor itself. You get to the manor, this big open courtyard, and they bring Ace, the orcs, Ben, into the main building itself. From the dash from the bridge to the door. If I can get another stealth check.
Well, my luck ran out. 3.
So I rolled a 1, but I took the lucky feat when I leveled up.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Do you get a
I
draw
will-
again?
I will be using it.
That's how we've been
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it. Yeah.
There we go. That would be a 23 total.
23 total. Okay. With that, I would say you're all being very careful.
Come on, Green Ranger.
Simon, I think that you can. There's a few openings. There's some kind of open. What is that?
It's a bear.
Kettle Beer Works Rollcast Kolsch style ale.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, we play a roll cast, so
From North Carolina.
you're welcome. The best Carolina.
Weird angle to take.
Shots fired.
Okay, yeah.
There's some open
To all our
areas
listeners
in
in
the
South
manor that
Carolina.
you could sneak into, Simon.
Okay.
With that, you feel confident. You know that you could. As you're doing that, you do notice that Val. Well, Val, I'll ask you first. With that low roll, I'm going to say that you know that it's going to be too difficult for you to sneak there without raising an alarm.
Okay. Then I guess I'm going to.
You see, there are a couple of guards that are on the premises. If you were to wait, perhaps you might find the opportunity. But with that low roll, you're not able to right now.
Okay, I'm gonna sit back and hide in the brush
Okay.
and let Simon go ahead because I'm like,
And then
I
Simon,
kind of like
if
tripped
you
up.
wanted to.
And he's a little faster.
Yeah. So if I could take advantage of that and then provide some sort of aid to help him time when the guards, like from my viewpoint, if I can see where guards are and he can see where guards are,
Sure, yeah. So yeah, you
to help him.
you kind of race
Make that
from
last,
the bushes, the brush that you're in, across the courtyard into kind of this slightly open window. You just sneak inside, quick, silent inside, and then just kind of behind. You just keep an eye out while that's going on. So we'll keep you guys out there
'Kay.
while the others are inside. The guards take you. There's hallways on the right and left, take you into this large, big ballroom in the center of this manor. There's a door on the left-hand side they take you quickly to. Looks like most of the time this place is lit up, but right now it's not, so it's very dark. Takes you to this large manor. It looks like a large meeting room. Ben, you see at the end of it, at a desk, there is Dres Drescue that you've met before. In an oversized chair and desk. Looks like this isn't his, he doesn't live here, but he's using the facilities. And he waves you in. It's like, perfect. Come on. Is he knocked out? What happened? The guards put you down in one of the chairs at this kind of longer table, kind of slap you awake a little bit until you regain consciousness and come to.
Dres?
Yes, I'm so glad we can finally meet. I'm glad you came right here and brought some friends, and he looks at you, Ben. I recognize you were with him on the prison barge, right? You were. Oh, who are you?
You've got this.
No. You're the one with the burnt house we took as collateral.
Colthane.
There we go. Ebenezer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's not dead, like you said.
He is.
Good to know. The other one's
very dead. Look at him.
Yeah, I guess so.
You are technically right. It's the best kind of right.
Yeah. So then that the other two are
No, they're definitely dead.
gotcha. So I will assume that they are alive.
Don't.
Sounds good. These
No,
two. He points to the
don't.
orcs. I don't think we have any beef with you two. You're just
No, this is
muscle.
Valen.
We just
This is Simon. Just kidding.
they just say bodyguards. They hired us, so I don't know what the deal is. We're just here to make sure nothing bad happens to them. So, gotcha. Well, they are prisoners. They should be on a boat right now. As you see, they are not.
Well, clearly we're not on a boat right now, and clearly we're free. God, my back hurts. Who fucking kicked me?
Listen, Dres.
All the guards raise their hand.
Listen, Dres. There's a reason that. What was his name again? The guy that had the stone.
Dres Drescue.
No.
Grendar.
What? Grendar?
Yeah,
Grendar. There's a reason that Grendar had the stone, and there's a reason that we now have it.
Yes, it appears you all killed him.
Yeah, I murdered him.
Yes.
Like, real
exactly.
good.
Yeah.
I almost took his powers, but I wasn't quite fast enough.
What
Who
I'm getting
did?
at, really, though, is that Melora's will works in strange ways. Our fates have been intertwined for a reason, or we would have been free of Drescue machinations when the prison barge went down.
Is that what happened?
I meant when it went away from us, we went down.
Yes, that is. I want to get to the heart of that because I'm unaware of what has happened to the prison barge. You were all supposed to be on it, and so I have a question. What happened to the ship?
The ship is fine. The sails caught fire, and in the distraction, we fled.
I see. So you made the opportunity available to yourself to escape prison.
Melora made the opportunity available.
Well, either ways, you took advantage of it, which means that you've broken your side of the contract. So,
What I'm saying is
Leland
that-
will be happy to know that.
What I'm saying is that perhaps we can be of use to each other.
Perfect. What use can you be to me?
What use was Grendar?
Grendar was very useful. He's like this one here, easy to anger, easy to point in a direction, and just let
Like a
chaos
crossbow.
reign.
He's like a good
Like
crossbow.
a crossbow, yes.
Ace is just being completely silent, and he is staring, right at Ben. And that's all he's doing.
The pressure's on.
It's one of the few times that you see Ace's mouth not moving.
Dres looks at the group of you and says, well, I have not let Leland know yet that you have, that both of you have escaped the prison barge. We can keep that between us for the time being.
Obviously, or you would have told on us before we got here.
I guess so. I guess you're right. Yes, I should message Leland immediately that these things have happened, but this gives us some breathing room, right?
Perhaps our missions align.
Perhaps. Now, and he looks at, there's still the full group of guards here. He asks, he kind of waves off some of them, and all but 4 of them leave the room. So they stick near him to
And
keep.
the ones that stand look like little bitches, or what?
no,
The smallest of all of them.
two of them are.
One of them has a bad cough.
right.
One has a peg leg.
tuberculosis.
Yeah.
No, it looks like two of them are.
One's got long
not
COVID.
Similar to the ones that you saw before, are his personal guards.
Gotcha.
And then the other two are just some of the guards from the manor itself. He says, well, you see, I'm here doing some business. Probably some more business now that Grendar is gone.
Yeah, that motherfucker. And I like turn and look at him.
Yes, that motherfucker.
What business did you have with him? Because he screwed me over.
Ah, that's right. He did. He did, I believe. That was...
Was that you?
No, that was Grendar. That screwed you over, I believe. I don't think I had any part of that mission you undertook.
Then I look back to Ben.
That was Leland and his plans. Here's the thing. We do business with Grendar. He brought us prisoners. He would send warriors our way, and we could use those all across Haven, which is very useful. We get prisoners sent here when they are too much to deal with. The caretakers of the town, they've got a big prison, you see. A little secret they like to keep. So they take prisoners from all over. And recently, they've been dealing with Alistair. You know Alistair.
Yes.
Yes. Not my favorite person, but I don't know what they're doing. So, here's my bargain for you. I don't tell Leland about your escape. You find out what's going on in this prison of theirs. And then, after you figure that out, I can send you back to Quilton. And you can serve your sentence because you fell off the boat or something. I don't know.
Prison is off the table. However, perhaps we help you with your problem. You help us with ours.
That's what I'm hoping to do.
We won't be returning to Quilton. They will be remaining under the idea that we are peacefully serving our time aboard the prison ship.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check on this.
Is there any way I could help?
I mean, how would you help? What specifically would you
Would you help?
I'm
to help?
really not thinking of a way I can help, but I just want to help.
You got those eyes. You're looking.
I'm just looking at Ben. I'm like, Ben, you got this.
And I go ahead and use one of my...
I just give him faith.
Yeah.
I go ahead and use one of my like ghostly D6s.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that total is a 20.
20. Okay. This is what I can do. You figure out what's going on. You only let me know. And then whatever happens after that, out of my hands. Just make sure I don't see you again.
I help you figure out what's going on, and you help us figure out where the golden eggs that the Maloran Church is spreading across the inner channels are here in Stonefall.
Maloran eggs?
Yeah, right? They're eggs?
They're vases.
Vases.
They look like it,
Capsules.
yeah.
Yeah,
Look
but-
like eggs. But he seems
Yeah, I
to not
don't-
know what you're talking about.
I don't think he knows
golden
about
eggs.
Alistair.
Golden eggs?
He's not a fan of Alistair, Ben.
Fine. We help
Is this
you.
something he's doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got these nasty eggs that like have dogs inside them.
We don't know. We don't know what they all have.
He gets a chuckle out of that. You see him break a little bit. Just the fact a dog might come out of an egg
Here's the
tickles
deal.
him.
I'll help you figure this out. You keep news of our imminent departure from the prison ship to yourself. You hang on to that messaging stone. We hang on to ours. And if you hear about anything that Alistair is up to, especially if it pertains to golden eggs, you let us know. We need not never see each other, so I think that satisfies the deal.
I think so. But I need you to figure out what's going on. I can get you in the prison of theirs really easily.
I can get us in the prison really easy.
Yeah.
And I look at him and I smile.
So what'll it be? As you are deciding this, let's get another stealth check for the outside group. See if they're
Accidentally sneeze or something.
yeah. And with the fact that you're waiting, you can go ahead and get advantage on this.
Oh, cool.
Cool. And we haven't heard any of this.
Right.
So we don't know any deal that they're
Yeah.
making.
Right.
Non-natural 20.
That's an 18.
18. That'll do it. So yeah, you kind of wait for the guards to pass, and as you kind of get that window, you race for the window. You race for the window where Simon is and hop inside the manor itself. And so the two of you are in the manor.
Sweet.
So it's been a few minutes. The conversation's gone on, and now you're here. What specifically do you want to do once you're inside? I would say, Simon, you did kind of catch where they went. You're kind of down one of these hallways from the main entrance, and they went inside the main open center ballroom area.
I would use hand gestures and let Val know that's where they went.
Yeah, I want to try and
I
want to try and get up into like the rafters above, so I can like a classic sitting in the rafters eavesdropping. You know?
Yeah. So yeah, the ballroom itself is pretty darn dark. Like I was saying, it's usually lit, but this late at night, it's not. As you get into this main kind of peak, Scooby-Doo style, into the main ballroom area, you see it's a 2-tier place, so that you can get underneath kind of the second floor and head over near where that is. And you can see there's guards just outside the door of one of these rooms, and you can hear chatter from inside. You assume that's where Ace and Ben are.
Oh, okay. So we're not in the room yet?
No, but if that's what you're wanting to do, is to kind of climb up on the ceiling, there's a place you can do that there.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do.
So yeah, you can hug the shadows and keep you don't even have to roll the stealth on that. It's all in shadow. They're not keeping.
Cool. Okay.
Keep an eye out.
People aren't
Simon
just looking straight ahead.
Right.
Straight up.
The ceiling.
What does the rest of the area look like?
There's tables and chairs kind of strewn around. There's a lot of decorations on the walls, so paintings and long fabrics, things like that. But big open area. You see the very top, there's kind of a glass ceiling that opens up, and you can see the night sky above.
Oh, lovely.
And then a few, there's probably a dozen or so doors as well in this large room.
Simon's curious. Is there a way to Yeah, exactly. Is there a way to circumnavigate like the opposite direction that Val went?
Mm-hmm.
Like my end goal is to end up, in the same vicinity as Val, but maybe taking the scenic route to see if there's any other interesting.
To take the scenic route would be kind of
crannies.
going the opposite way.
Right.
This room's so big, so long, it would take quite a while to get on to go around. It'd take a few minutes for sure.
We don't have a few minutes, probably.
You don't know. Maybe.
I think
You just might not catch some of the conversation.
I think Simon's gonna. He would still do it.
Okay.
He would just maybe try to hurry.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check as you're kind of taking this long route around.
13.
13? Roll for... when you're towards the end, you do hear some noises of people that might have caught that you were there. But as they kind of open doors, you're already about 30 feet past, and they don't quite see you. Thankful for the very dark, underlit area that you're in.
Anytime that they...
But eventually, you kind of get on the other side and are kind of hidden behind some of that fabric that's on the wall.
Okay.
Just probably about 30 feet from the door.
Any other interesting rooms or cabinets or anything along the way?
There's other doors for sure if you want to open them and see what's inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably... do you want to check a door that's close to the one that you're going towards? Do you want to check one that's far away? Do you want to check one of the ones that the people opened?
Maybe one that's closer to where we're headed.
Okay. Yeah. As you're... It's probably about 60 feet away. 30 feet away. It's around where you were, we'll say. And you open up the door. There's a little bit of candlelight inside, and there's a open room that looks like a lot of fabric, a lot of cut material, dressmaking things, clothes making things, and there's somebody just working away on fabric, kind of sewing up a dress. They haven't caught that the door's open. You're kind of quiet, and you see that they're sewing up this dress, trying to be quick about it.
This is such a Caleb.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I would.
yeah.
I would. I felt much safer when Simon was tailing Val.
He's gonna show up in prison wearing a dress.
Yeah.
And you see all sorts of dresses and different designs.
Can I hear any action in the rooms on either side of me?
What kind of action?
I'm waiting for the DM to tell me.
Not really. And
We'll see what peaks in.
They're
Simon's
far enough
interest.
away that you can't quite hear what's going on from any of the other rooms.
Okay.
It's
Just snip,
dressmaking
snip, snip,
something
snip, snip.
Simon would be really interested.
Well,
These are the
he is
dresses
into
that Dres
quilts.
Drescue wears.
Dresses all the way down.
So stupid.
Best dressed. Drescue.
He's the best dressed Drescue.
Is there another door I can look in?
There's all kinds of doors. It's a
Okay.
big place.
Yeah. I don't want to waste any time though.
Yeah, that'd be a travesty, wouldn't it?
I hate that more than anything.
Tell me your entire backstory.
Yeah. What? Can I get a little more
Where's he
description on the
from?
person?
Is this a Gucci dress?
What's his parents' name?
The person looks. They look themselves well dressed. Most likely some sort of artisan in their own right. Diligently working. You can see, the way that they're working. They're probably some sort of master craftsman in what they're doing, at least. Human.
What's her star sign?
Don't know. Damn. It's tough to tell, without talking to him for a bit. Get a vibe.
You know what? Caleb wants to.
I was thinking a dressmaker would be a Pisces.
Yeah. I think Simon is too into the mission and being stealth to engage in this situation. So I think
But it's
upon
Caleb.
surveying the scene, back out of that room, curiosity satiated.
The cat.
If there's another door between me and
There's not.
okay,
This was the closest one to where the guards are just outside of.
then I am opposite of Val
Opposite Val, hidden in the fabric.
in the same by the door.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to know. At least you know what's in that door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
Val,
there was a window
there's a
there.
dressmaker over there.
They were they
Look
were
out.
just outside.
Okay, cool. I did okay.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know.
No, you're all very quiet. You're up in the rafters above, and you barely see Simon as they're coming,
Okay. All
coming
right, cool.
by. You see them looking in the door. That's what catches it. You're like, huh? And there's a little sliver of light, and then he closes it. And we're back in the
That was fun.
dress room, not the dress room. Dress
Yeah.
Drescue's room, not the dressmaker's room.
The Drescue room.
All the doors are labeled the same.
Right.
Dress.
Dress. Why'd I give him that name? But Dress is there. He looks at
I feel
the
like it's spelled different.
DRES.
That's what I should have done.
For sure.
Simon should have been like, dress?
No.
I thought it was DRESZ.
That'd be good. I think I would do that. That'd be like a
Dress.
Dresh.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
He says, so, what do you think? I can get you into the prison. You figure out what they're doing in there. You let me know, and I don't tell Leland.
Can I insight check him real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So now I'm hearing this.
Now you're hearing that, yeah.
Okay,
You're
cool.
hearing kind of the
Now I
explanation of
get
the deal.
That they have a deal going
Yeah.
on.
Hey,
Okay.
Val, does it sound like that he's just trying to get them into prison again?
I don't think we're close enough to be speaking.
Okay.
You two are not. If you have some
Yeah.
means
Hey,
of magic.
Val.
Right, the guard. Hey, what was
Hey,
that?
Val.
Who was there?
17.
17. I'll roll for him.
He's got to be a good liar.
I'm not so much concerned about whether, if he's lying. Well,
With the conversations that you've had with him, there's something that bugs him about what's going on. He wants an answer to this question. And that is taking priority over whatever justice he thinks you all should face. He's kind of just putting that on the back burner. He doesn't care. But this, it's not, there's something on him, about what's going on.
if we take this on, what are we walking into?
Well, the prison has been there for a long time, hundreds of years. They're the caretakers of it, as far as I know. And being the caretakers is what's given them their power over this city, their long life. But things have changed in the past few years. They are not taking to the deals we used to have with them. And they've been planning something. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's fine. I just want to know what.
Why put us in the prison when you could put us in guard uniforms?
There's no guards down there. It's a bit of a...
Free-for-all.
Yes.
Like in Batman.
There's...
Like the Bat... Yeah, okay. You guys know what I'm
I
talking
just watched Riddick, and that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
Deep pit.
I was born there.
That's the
That's
thing.
Batman, but he's
you
talking about Riddick. It's a different
Yeah.
I was helping you out, you loser.
Chronicles of Riddick, which I own, special edition DVD.
one. Nice.
It sits right next to.
It's also kind of like the Conan the
Witness
Barbarian
protection.
movie. Okay.
It says, yeah, the prisoners, I mean, they are sent there until they die. It's life sentences for everyone.
How do you
There's no
propose-
escape from it.
How do you propose that we get out when we're done?
That's a good question.
Give us an escape plan.
I'm
no
gonna be
deal.
there. So
Hold on, Ace.
and I'm just still staring at Ben. I'm like, Ben,
Yeah.
really?
There's a way I can get down there and come back, but it means asking a few favors of the family, and once you're ready to leave, I can do that. But I can't do it before that. That's why I can't get you in that way. They have their own access to it. They can go in and out, but since I'm not part of their family, I don't have that ease of access.
Can I insight check this?
I would say give from the same one before.
okay.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth. If he had an easier way to get you in or out, he'd offer it. But the way he talks about this place is like it's a dangerous place. There's a reason it's hard to get into. It's a reason that it's hard to get out of. The reason it works well as a prison.
Yeah.
So we'll need to contact you with the stone,
Yes.
and I take the stone and I lift my kilt and
Do we get to just take all of our? We get to take all of our stuff down there.
Lift
Wait,
your kilt.
Wait, what?
What
Did
does
you
that
just-
mean?
Did you just keister the stone?
I'm just gonna store the stone.
No, wait a minute. Because can we just take our stuff with us?
Yeah, I can get you there real quick.
Oh,
And we get to keep our stuff.
That
Yeah.
changes everything.
You just be a little wet.
Okay. So
You're not afraid of the water, are you?
let's reiterate here, Dres. If I catch wind that Leland knows that we survived, and you put Simon's family in danger, Simon's long dead. He drowned.
Well, then he served his sentence.
But if his
Hold on, though. Give me a deception check.
that is a 18.
18. Okay.
And I'm basically saying, like, you know, if you so much as put Simon's family in danger, Melora is going to grant me an excruciating vengeance on you. So,
Good to know.
if you understand that, then I think that we have an arrangement. Myself, Ace.
yeah,
will
I'm
be
gonna murder
unshackled,
you, and I look him like dead in the eye.
All right.
And
He says that a lot. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
and I'd like to let Corgan and Dorgan choose for themselves, if that's a possibility. Like, essentially,
Yeah,
like,
you ask them.
yeah, if they want to join us or not.
Hey, we're here to help you guys. You know, y'all paid for our help, so you got us a while longer. Unless you need us to do something with Brooch.
Yeah, come to prison. It'll be a good time.
Maybe should we take one and like send the other one back to the boat?
Nah, let's bring a bowl.
Okay. Also, you're not gonna fuck with our boat while we're gone, are you, Dress?
You have a boat?
Of course we have a fucking boat. What do you think? We swam here?
I don't know. You might have walked, or
I mean, we have good friends who have boats. I'm sure you remember. Our
Hey,
friend.
Ace.
Oh.
Jesus, fuck. Shit. Listen, we have good friends with boats, but that has nothing to do with this. Here's
hey, you hold up your end of the deal, and there's no reason I need to do anything.
Then I think Melora saw to it that our paths crossed for a reason, and we accept your terms.
All right.
Corgan, Dorgan, we're going to prison.
All right.
And if you know anything
Not
about
the first time.
This
These,
time you're getting paid, though. Am I right? Hey,
these dog eggs, let me know.
yeah, if I see a dog egg, I will let you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dog eggs.
It's a fucking,
How big of a dog?
just
It's a big dog, but like a small egg.
it's a golden egg,
Okay.
Melora.
I'll ask
Melora
about
related.
it.
Also, let us know what Alistair's up to. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, exactly. All right, yeah, let's. Here, I'll take you guys. He starts leading you out. One of the guards undoes your manacles.
I'm like, man, my back still really hurts, guy.
Yeah, so it's the guy that has like a shiner still. You son of a bitch.
Like, that looks like that hurts too.
Takes you to the center of this big ballroom area, where at the center is this nice stone tile work. And he says, all right, stand right there.
I stand
Isn't there like a staircase or something?
That's the easy way to get there. But I got to pull favors to do that. This is, well, the easier way to do it. And he pulls a lever that's on the wall.
I'm standing there.
Yeah, on the wall, and the stone floor just drops out of the way, and underneath you fall down about 20 feet into rushing water. And as you hit, you just get about 60 feet away from where you were in an instant.
Flushed.
I look at Val with huge eyes.
Corgan, Dorgan, they fall down as well.
Oh.
Ace, you fall down as well.
I message very quickly before we go down.
Yeah, sure.
Gonna go to prison, bye!
And I'm like, use your freedom wisely, and we're going to solve this.
Super helpful.
Oh, great.
Use your freedom wisely, and we're going to solve this. Is what
Yeah.
somebody
So we
hears.
can go home. It sounds
Who'd
like.
you send this to?
I sent it to. I only saw.
Shit! It was
Simon.
Dres. Damn it!
No, I saw Simon on my way to the ballroom, and I was like,
There's no way you could have.
"Fine, fuck it. I didn't send you guys shit. Fuck off."
You know that they're nearby. You don't have to see them.
But you don't know that we also overheard you guys' discussion.
No, I don't.
True.
Yeah. So essentially, what I just want to convey the message that it's like we are going to prison, and you guys we have an advantage that they think you're dead, and that you're out on the outside.
No. I think Ben knows what to say.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
No, I don't. No, I'm thinking personally as a Rhett that
Rhett?
you all can maybe like fucking find the secret way, and help us on the outside while we're figuring out the inside. But maybe that's stupid. So otherwise, if you think that's stupid, then
I mean, we're definitely going to try and help you.
Yeah, we're not
Right.
gonna like bail.
yeah, I know that. I'm just giving you my message plan because I don't actually know what you guys know. Rhett knows that. Ben, on the other hand, is like,
So what
you
is
let
the
them
message
know that
that
you
Ben
have
says?
that you've got some sort of deal with Dres
Yeah.
that you're undertaking.
and don't throw away your freedom to come to prison
Yeah.
because we have an advantage now
Okay.
with 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, as
So we
you
split
the
get
group.
flushed down the manor,
Yeah,
Which
What
is
are you
always
two
good
doing?
for a D&D group.
Yeah.
I know. Okay,
Oh.
I mean, yeah, keep that in mind. If you want to go to prison, then go to prison. We can reunite the group, but I think that there's an opportunity here.
do it however you guys want to do. But with them, you see this happening. You see he pulls this
Right.
lever, the stone floor falls out. They
Yeah.
get sent.
What does Dres do?
Like, does he say anything super stupid after they're gone, not knowing that we're there?
For sure. He after a moment or so passes, he turns to one of his guards and just says, "Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make it out of there, but if they figure it out, that'll be great." And then he goes back to that room that apparently where he's doing business. Sends the
guys just
guards
go in there
away.
and kick the shit out of
them. Just his two guards stay with him there.
Do you think dresses could help us out in any way? Because
Dresses?
I got a guy.
No, we're not.
One door down.
We're not doing a Caleb side quest.
Come on. It'll be fun.
Where we intricately pick out dresses.
Montage.
Let's see that montage.
What do you think about a blue
Wake me
floral
up
pattern?
before you go, girl.
I definitely
like a yo-yo.
Convince him into a montage.
Just us trying on dresses, like
I
coming
love
out
that.
and then being like,
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
They're in prison.
no.
No, that one doesn't suit your pale complexion, Valen.
You're a winter.
I think we are gonna try and sneak out of the manor. I think we want to get out.
Do we see when the floor drops and they get rushed off by the water? Do we see the direction that the water is going?
Roughly, I would say yes.
Okay.
Before my message
So
is cut off.
I think
It's going north.
so. It's definitely going south. So I guess I would use my keen sense of tracking and try to, get Val and
but I mean, it's clear it's a man-made structure, so it could flow anyway.
But it was moving fast, and so maybe my keen tracking can find out the way that it went.
Maybe, maybe.
So not just limited to north,
Right.
but
So
like any direction.
does Dres know where this prison is?
He appears to, yeah. He knows at least.
And apparently
that-
there's a shortcut to
Yeah,
it
that's the
right under his
shortcut.
house.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah,
Did Dork and Orc come with us? I forget.
they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Corgan and Dorgan.
For a fucking 100 gold, they're gonna do whatever I say.
Oh yeah. At least for a little while.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Until I find 100 more gold.
Yeah.
He's got 2 straight murderers.
So
with
does
me.
yeah? So Dres knows where the prison is,
Yes. From the conversation, it does seem that way.
and there's a secret passage to the prison, not the one in his manor.
right. You caught that the caretakers, the
The other version, or
family, the
Harris.
the Harrises. They can access it at will, but
Like a portal.
Dres can't.
Like a portal. I'm assuming magic.
Oh, interesting. I did not think about that.
I thought about it's magic for sure.
It is Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. I mean, if they can, every time I hear access it at will, I'm assuming it's some kind of magic portal. That's just what I assume.
That's
makes
smart.
Yeah.
I was thinking like
Alex
a
in the head is
librarian.
like, it won't be now, bitch.
I mean, I know exactly what it is.
Sure.
This,
Yeah.
this is what I spent my weekend doing was just making a map for this prison.
See, I hear access it at will, and I hear there's a bookshelf with a book called At Will, and you pull that one down.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess, should we just get out of here then?
Yeah.
Yeah. I motion to Simon that we're gonna skedaddle.
Okay. So yeah,
he
you
has to
guys
go all the
can
way
exit the manor pretty easily, and if you want to take your time to do that same kind of bridge trick, and
Well,
you can, but you're you're on an island that's off of an island at this point.
There are the dresses.
I mean, Val, the water was going somewhere. We're surrounded by water. I realize that magic could be involved, but I don't think that water is going to flow against other water. Does that make sense?
Right. So it's gonna go with the flow of natural water.
And as we're crawling underneath this bridge, is this the same water possibly
Possibly,
that
yeah.
goes under the...
Do you want to jump in and swim towards where the prison is?
Really? I'm just thinking that we could use it as kind of a flow of the water goes towards the prison. I don't have anything more than that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You're going to be taking the lead on... Hey, I can help you track.
In
I
a
can
real
help you
pinch.
find your way, but I don't know...
In a real pinch, you know where the lever is,
Yes. Yes.
and you also
Yes.
probably have an idea on how to get into prison.
We got...
I
Yeah,
mean, Ace
yeah.
has shown you many ways to get in.
I leveled up going to prison. so.
We go back into the manor and stand on that pedestal and be like, "Someone pull the lever.
Yeah, you there.
We're going in."
I don't know. How do you want to get to this prison? Because we can't just let them go, and that's the end.
Well,
of
it's a physical place somewhere on one of these islands, right?
Oh fuck! We're gonna get the water's gonna wash us down, and the wizard's like, another one, eh? This is to the magic prison.
it. What do you
Yeah, I
say?
mean you're not quite sure where it
God,
is.
it's
You're
the
not sure
prison
where
that
that
we were
leads.
in season 1 of.
Oh yeah.
you know.
Well, if you
The
can be
mage tower.
if you can be flushed to it, then it's a physical place. I would imagine on this realm.
Yeah, and not
And it has
far.
to be-
Yes,
it
yeah,
ha- it has
most
to be
likely
close.
with that information. Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
yeah, they were being sent
So,
along in
Alex-
this plane of existence.
Alex, I am
We're
asking
having to
you.
explain that it's probably a physical place.
Simon is using all of his feline senses to try to figure out where to go. How do I do that?
Give me a survival check.
Okay.
For sure. A survival
Can I
check.
help?
Yes.
Are you gonna roll, or are you gonna give me advantage?
I'm gonna give you advantage. Yeah. Because I am useless.
Okay. Survival. Nice. That would be a non-natural 20.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
So yeah, with that 20, you are just trying to get a sense of this area. This is a little different than the place you were at before with Grandar, but still very similar. You're still kind of being attuned to the area, the spirits that make up the plants and the water and the rivers and the rocks that
Yeah,
are
I kind
here.
of close my eyes and go into that state.
Yeah, and you try and get a
meditative
sense
state.
for, get a sense of that water moving,
Fuck, I
You know
gotta
the-
pee.
The two of you
I hear
shouldn't
it
even be
trickling.
here.
Yeah, I hear it trickling.
The direction that was going, and looking at the water now, the water goes against it. Right, so the water flows out to the sea. Upriver is the direction that the
That
guys
channel
went. Yeah, the
right.
channel went. I would say that you get a good sense of where they might end up. Less of a looking around and seeing, some evidence of where it might be, and more getting a sense of a disturbance in the natural cycle
Right.
of this. And
Water's not supposed to flow uphill. That
yeah,
would 100%
like that
set
that's
off
already
my-
upsetting
Yeah.
some of the the river spirits that are part of this. And so you get that sense, and you look more upriver. And you see there's the ports, there's the two islands that make up the town, and then just past that is this large waterfall. And when you finally glimpse the waterfall, that's when it kind of hits you that it's somewhere over there. Like there is something wrong with that waterfall.
Val, I think we're close. This doesn't feel natural.
Is it that waterfall?
I mean, vampires
if
hate
you look-
running water.
Is that waterfall over there?
If you look just over there,
I see the waterfall.
yeah,
there.
I think it has something to do with that waterfall.
Well, I think we should go investigate.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
We hold hands and we walk through the waterfall.
Next time.
Yeah. And so, with that, I will say that if you take your time, you can bypass the city, get around the guards. It's dark. They're not looking out for you.
Excellent.
Time solves all things.
Yeah.
And you can start heading towards that waterfall to try and investigate it.
Excellent.
But we'll pick up on that next time
Perfect.
as we wait for our whole crew to come back together.
Yeah.
But thank you all for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. I have been your host, your DM, Alex. With me today has been...
Dash as Valen.
Caleb Simon.
Milo is ace.
Red as dirty old Ben.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.